Hello, we are Football Couple.
Hello.
And today we're going to be opening the latest issue of the Match of the Day special magazine. So this is the October special issue, and as you can see it's going to come with 3 packs of the Match Attax 2019-20 collection, with one of the packs containing a silver Mbappe limited edition. We'll take a better look at that in a second. So this magazine does retail for £3.50 and it is in shops right now if you want to go and pick it up for yourselves. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our usual thing where we take a look at the packs first, and then we'll switch over to MagCam and we'll take a look at the magazine. So let's get this open.
Yeah, but if you do want to see more Match Attax openings, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There's some pretty big videos coming up, so it should be really exciting.
That has just torn, so there is the magazine, which we'll get to in a bit. We'll get rid of that. I think there might still be a pack in there actually. Yeah.
Yes.
We don't want to forget that.
A nice silver pack.
So here are our packs. So there's the limited edition pack, clearly labelled. So we'll put that out of the way. Oh, so a foil pack. Is that what it's doing?
Nice.
So which pack would you like? I'm actually gonna pick. So like we said, we're gonna start with the packs and then we'll switch over to MagCam in a bit. So the first pack here, as you can see, it's a promotional pack, which means it will have 5 cards. So can we get lucky in our 2 regular packs?
I hope so.
Something good, perhaps. So you can have this promotional code. Enjoy. And then, oh, I was right the first time. So the first pack has Bernat, Borussia Dortmund badge, a Fred, Jordan Henderson, and a Modric MVP. Nice.
Yeah, that's quite nice. Oh, I do like the foil back on these packs. Hashtag bring back the foil.
Is that your campaign, is it?
Yeah, totes. Okay, so I'll give away this code as well. So there you go. Enjoy. And then we should put this to the back. Oh, a Liverpool goalkeeper. Okay, so we have a Pulisic. If it is a 100 club, don't worry, we will keep opening. A Jota. And then a Slavic.
Albert.
Yes, and no, it is a Becker, but it's the record holder. So I'm not actually sure we have this one.
We do have that one.
Do we? I know we need Messi, but that is a really, really cool card to get from just a magazine.
Yeah,
one in
awesome.
24 packs and it got it in 2.
Very awesome.
Very, very cool. Let's give it in the back.
So on to the third pack, which is where we should find our limited edition. Hopefully. No issues, please. We've had issues in the past, so no issues today, please.
It looks good. Oh no, it doesn't. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. So this should get you the Mbappe online if you play. There, that's it. Oh, we've got 2. Nice.
Very nice.
2, half the pack nearly. So we have a Jorginho, Cavani, Andy Robertson, club legend David Luiz, the funniest card of the collection, and there is our silver limited edition Mbappe, 95 in attack, and an awesome one to add to the collection. This is our first Mbappe, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So to get a silver one is pretty awesome.
Yeah, and it's the first magazine, I think, because there was supposed to be a Match magazine that had a silver Hazard, but that didn't seem to happen. So not sure what's happening with that. So I think, if I'm right, this is our first magazine limited edition.
Yeah, but there will be, I think, 3 more every Tuesday starting from next Tuesday, so keep an eye out for those. They will all have limited editions in for the collection.
And there's a Strike It one this month as well for the Panini collection. So what we'll do now is we'll switch over to MagCam and we'll take a look through this magazine. So here we are at the magazine, and this magazine is all about the top 50 Premier League superstars. But we're also going to see the top 20 most underrated players, the top 20 women's players, and the top 50 players outside the Premier League. So we're going to go through this reasonably quickly, and we start things off with a nice spread of the new camp.
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
It tells you a little bit of information up here, including the capacity, which is 99.3 thousand.
Insane.
And it's easily recognisable through the Barcelona colours, of course. So then we'll get on to the top 50 according to Gary Lineker, apparently. And there's a few bits there, but we're going to take a look at those, so we don't need to go over those too much. So the Premier League, the greatest league in the world, but who makes up our top 50 and who is this year's number 1? Who's your number 1? Let us know in the comments.
It's a very, very difficult question.
Who's had a great season so far? So 50 is Guendouzi, which I'm quite happy about actually, because I'm glad he's getting recognised to be in the top 50 and he's not just down at 162 or something crazy. So he's a new entry. So as it go through, you can see some new entries, but the ones that were in it last year, Richarlison, for example, was in 44th and now he's dropped down to 48th.
Oof. Some of them are quite brutal.
Yes. Pepe's made it in there, which is quite surprising because he's not having that great of a season yet, but he was bought for potential and he does take time to adjust, so we'll give him that. Martial's in there, Rodri and Alderweireld, who wants to leave, both the Tottenham defenders that want to leave. Zaha's in here, and Maddison, new entry. Maguire, who was at 50 and has gone up, he's up at 25. Alexander-Arnold down here at 23. That's quite low, I think. I think he should be higher.
Yeah, we was quite surprised about that one.
And De Gea, last year at number 5, dropped all the way to 21.
Ouch.
Painful. So then we get onto some posters. These are the Captain Fantastic posters in here. So we have Jordan Henderson and Connor Cody of Wolves.
Yeah, that's a really nice
Huddersfield
feature.
player. Then onto the top 20, Lacazette, a new entry. So he wasn't even in the top 50 last year. Incredible.
Yeah, that's pretty low as well. I would put him a lot higher than that.
Yeah, just outside the top 10, I think.
Yeah.
For me. Pogba again, last year at 8, and now he's down to 19. Fair, that's fair for him.
Yeah,
Not putting the effort in.
reasonable.
And then we have Robertson, higher than Alexander-Arnold. Do you agree with that? Who's better, Alexander-Arnold or Robertson? Then we have Son, who I believe is Tottenham's best player. And a little fact here as well. Did you know Son has scored Tottenham's goal of the season for the past 2 years in a row?
Yeah.
Little fun stat there. And then the rest of them before the top 10. According to Kasper Schmeichel, Ederson is the best Premier League goalkeeper, the goalkeeper in the Premier League. And then we have David Silva and Kante at 11, who's actually having a good goal scoring season, surprisingly.
Yeah, but he's still come down from 7th.
Yeah. And then we have a little advert for the Match Attax.
Yeah, see
So
some of the
stuff you need to
cards
know.
there that you can get from the packs. Got a nice little advert.
And then on to the top 10. We've got the Lascelles poster as well. These are the top 10 players, but in which order? Who do you think is going to be number 1 and who's your number 1?
Yeah, let us know in the comments. That'd be really, really cool.
So in 10th and 9th, we have the 2 Golden Boot winners. 2 of the 3 Golden Boot winners from last season. To be that low after winning the Golden Boot, what more do you have to do, really?
Well, I guess they have gone up a few spaces, but...
Yeah, but still, should be higher, should be in the top 5 for winning the Golden Boot, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, 8 is the Champions League winner, the best keeper in the Premier League according to Jurgen Klopp this time. So difference of opinion from Kasper Schmeichel, a fellow goalkeeper. And then it gets a bit Man City heavy because at 7th we've got Bernardo Silva. Then 6th and 5th we've got Raheem Sterling and Sergio Aguero. And this is quite funny. Pep Guardiola, quote, "He's a legend and one of the nicest players I've ever worked with." And then to add that, but I'd drop him on the bench every fortnight.
Yeah.
As well as Sterling, actually.
Yeah.
Keeping all the players happy. So 4th is Harry Kane. 3rd is Salah. 2nd is De Bruyne. So who does that leave in number 1? It is Big Virgil.
Yeah,
VVD.
it's fairly reasonable, I guess. He did win the Champions League. He's got a lot of awards.
He's made the biggest impact on our team,
Yeah.
I think. So
He's a pretty good player.
I think that's
so.
fair after last season, especially. Definitely nice to see a defender in there as well.
Yeah,
not
that's what I
them,
was just thinking.
not them just going with a just striker. So there's the top 50, and if you have this magazine, you can do the top 10 yourself. Then we have a Grealish poster, a bit of a quiz, Deeney poster, and some more adverts for the Match Attax. But this is actually useful because it tells you a bit about the products. Now we can't find this Super Collector Pack anywhere, so if you have found this, please let us know where you found it because we really want to get our hands on it. And look out for the Advent Calendar, which will be coming to our channel very soon at the weekend.
Yes.
So then we have a Dunk poster and onto the 20 most underrated players in the Premier League. So there's a few in there. Winks, Steve Cook, Dummett, Fabianski, definitely an underrated keeper.
Yeah, I definitely agree with a lot of these, so it's
And
quite an
then
interesting list, really.
The 10 Lacazette's in there at 9th. Digne, Abraham 2, definitely having a good season so far.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
number 1 is Ashley Barnes. quite a tricky player to play against, I'd imagine. So then we have a Højbjerg poster and a advertisement for the Match Attax app. Then Mac Noble poster and the top 20 women's ballers. So who's your number 1 women's player? Let us know in the comments. There's the 22-6. So mine is the Arsenal lady, Miedema, at 9th, only 23 as well.
Crazy.
Gonna be a superstar. But they've gone with the World Cup stars, I guess. Lucy Bronze at number 2. Max Morgan at 4. So yeah, maybe controversial. What do you think? Do you agree with that? And then we have some advertisements for future Match of the Day magazines and a Billy Sharp poster. A Coleman poster, new chance to win a FIFA 20 starter pack. There's the top players from outside the Premier League, so it does the Championship, no Huddersfield players in there.
Well, I can't blame him for that, to be fair.
The Liga top 10, the Serie A top 10, the Bundesliga top 10, and the Ligue 1 top 10, which is mostly PSG players.
Yeah, pretty much.
Apart from 2. So then, lastly, we have a Milivojevic poster and a Hanley poster. So that is the October special edition of the Match of the Day magazine, where they polls the top 50 Premier League players, underrated players, women's players, and what was the other one?
Outside of the Premier League players.
Yeah, outside the Premier League. But most importantly, we did get this silver Mbappe limited edition, which is the whole reason we picked up the magazine. So let us know in the comments if you managed to get a hold of this.
Yep, and if you did, what did you manage to get from your packs? Did you get anything interesting? That'd be cool to know.
Yeah, but for today, that's all from us, so we'll see you next time.
Bye!